Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this week's video, I will be taking you through a bit of a guide on how to pick a coach. If you're thinking about starting any sort of fitness journey, not just a coach necessarily for a sport, but like a personal trainer or something like that, they're definitely a very important part of it. I know a lot of people try and do it on their own from very generic advice on the internet, but really investing in a coach, a personal trainer, or some kind of advisor in the area that you want to work in is probably the best investment you will make because it really will ensure success. So in this video, I will take you through some of the things that I consider when I was looking to either change coaches or the things I considered when I started getting into athletics and knew I'd need a coach to actually be any decent of it. So the first piece of advice I have for you is pretty basic and pretty common sense when you think about it, but the coach you're looking to hook up with should probably not only coach the event or coach whatever you're interested in, getting involved with, but should also coach the way that you want to be coached. And by that, what I mean is if you don't like big groups, but the personal trainer you want to work with only does big groups of training, you're looking for more specialized one-on-one, then that's probably not the coach for you. Or if you're looking to get into strength training and the personal trainer specializes in like HIIT, so like lots of energetic, high intensity reps, then again, that's probably not going to work out for you. And you're probably going to end up not enjoying it. And one of the biggest things that leads to success is when you're really enjoying it and seeing results. So if the person you're looking to hook up with, the coach, the personal trainer, or the professional doesn't actually coach what you're after, then it's never going to work out. So the second piece of advice I have for you is that the person you're looking to be coached by should be able to balance supporting you and challenging you. And what I mean by that is that they're going to push you to your limits if you've got a very specific goal you're wanting to achieve. So if you're wanting to lose weight, then they're going to have to be strict at you to, maintain your calorie deficit and to continue working hard in the gym and to continue sleeping well and recovering well so you can get up the next day and do it. And that's all pretty basic stuff that you need to do if you're looking to be an elite athlete. You know, you'll have to look after your diet, you'll have to sleep, recover well. But not only that, when you come to training, you'll have to be very clear on what the session is and also what you need to get out of it and commit to it. So, you know, the coach will push you from that point of view, but they also need to support you. So if you're not sleeping well, they'll be able, you know, they should be able to offer you advice on that. And if you're not able to hit your target times in reps or, you know, your goal weight or whatever, you know, support you so that they, you know, you can get there. If that means modifying sessions for a few days or weeks until you can get there, then that's what you need. And you definitely want someone who will be both the person who challenges you the most, but also your biggest cheerleader. So very closely related to this, my third piece of advice is that the person who's coaching you, training you or whatever should challenge you at the same time offering you different perspectives. So what I mean about that is I've always felt that I'm not a very good sprinter. For someone who runs the longer sprint events, I've just always felt I'm not really very good over 100s, 200s. So I always really try to avoid them. And my current coach, Russ, was, you know, when I tell him that, he basically says, well, why not? You know, you're a sprinter. He said, I'm not expecting you to, you know, be able to make the national final, make an international final, but if we work at it, we can, you know, surely get you running a decent 100. He's like, we've got to change your mindset. So he challenged me in that, you know, respect. And while I have never run a super fast 100 yet, and that's been mainly because of injury or shorter seasons because of COVID so far, you know, it is something we are working towards, and I have changed my mindset. And as you can see, it does loop back into my previous point in that he does challenge me and support me, because he's challenged me to run a really good 100, and at the same time, he's supporting me to do it. So my final piece of advice around picking a coach, personal trainer, or whatever, is that the coach themselves should always be constantly striving to improve themselves. It's just a simple fact that no coach, trainer, or anyone can know everything about everything, anything to do with their event. My coach Russ regularly attends coaching education sessions. He also is knowledgeable enough that he takes some himself. I often see him out at the track speaking with other coaches, sharing ideas, and he'll often have members of our squad jump in with another squad who does similar events to do a session with them, and then get us to give him some feedback around what the session was like and that sort of stuff. So Russ himself as a coach is still developing, and he's trying to develop with us athletes to help get us towards our goals. So if you are working with a coach, a trainer, or a personal trainer, and they're pretty much like, I am the best, you'll never get better than me, I would encourage you to look elsewhere, because they definitely don't have a growth mindset, is the best way to put it. And they won't have your goals in mind. It'll be more about them proving how fantastic they are, and you mightn't succeed because of it. So that was the advice that I have for you on picking a coach. I hope that it's helpful, or if you're a parent, you're looking to find a coach for your child and you're sort of like, what should I look for? Or if you're an athlete and you're looking to change coaches and you don't know where to move to, those are some things to put in your mind. I have had a few coaches in my time. I moved after I finished high school. I moved to a different part of Queensland, and that meant I had to change coaches because my coach couldn't come with me. I tried being coached by distance for a little bit for track. I found it didn't work for track. My gym coach is based in another state, and that works well for me. But sort of by applying all those things I've just spoken about, I've been able to find coaches that work the way I feel works best for me, but also challenge me to improve. But not only that, I find that the squad that I'm in and the people that I train around are very similar to me, and that just overall makes training a lot more enjoyable. I mean, this, like the other day we had these horrible 200s and they were on very limited recovery and it was a lot of pain, but at the end of the training session, yes, we were all very feeling not so great and, like just laying around on the track. But once we got up to go do our warm down, we're joking around and laughing, and that's what you want. That makes you want to come back and work just as hard in the next session and go away and do all the right things, because, it's an enjoyable experience. So thank you very much for watching another video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Comment down below any ideas you have when you go to pick a coach, or any experiences you've had that you're like, wow, I'm going to remember that for next time. It's definitely a big field. There are a lot of coaches out there in every sphere, whether it's like track and field, soccer, gymnastics, personal training, group fitness, or whatever. And there's a lot of good ones and a lot of bad ones. So thank you once again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video.